The Fallen banner elicits a visceral reaction in so many people. It defines the meta. Look at these units. We're going to see if this banner is going to have as much of an influence. Summoners, let's just jump right in. I love this banner. I love the art. This is 3 Hopes, Byleth, and she looks phenomenal. I love the little sprite. I love when Sothis pops out. And then you get to this mess. This is crazy. So you've got Captain's Sword, you've got Slaying because everyone has Slaying. You've got Bulwark built in, including the healing, which is fantastic. You've got an Omni +5 to unit and neutralizes foes bonuses, which we talked about isn't as good as you'd want. There are some other things you could do there, but understand you can pair this unit with a unit like Legendary Robin, and he's not someone who gets that lull skill. And so you get both a lull and a grand strategy. Since there aren't units that give that out as an effect, it means you aren't going to interfere. Glass is half full. That's but then you get, if foe initiates combat and unit speed is greater than foe speed, unit can counterattack before foe's first attack. So you got Vantage in here. This is a very synergistic kit with one thing in mind. You've got Divine Pulse, which we've seen before, the boost damage by 25% of unit speed, reduces damage from foe's next attack by 75%, and unit's next attack deals damage equals 20% of unit speed. Fantastic. Distant Attack Speed Solo, which is now the best distant counter skill in the game. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. If unit is not adjacent to an ally, grants attack speed +5 to unit during combat. I should say, for Omni tanks, best A skill in the game. Summoners, you're gonna want to fodder this, but it's hard off of a unit that's this good. This is really a phenomenal unit, and Close Call 4 is great. Times Pulse 4 is fantastic. You're going to have Divine Pulse ready every time you need it. So that's already fantastic. Keep in mind the reduces damage from foe's next attack by 75%, and then you get that. And unit's next attack deals damage equals 20% of unit speed. You're going to miss out on a little bit of that on the first combat if you get Vantage, but this is still really fantastic. The problem I have with this is it's another God Sword. Another one. I'm getting God Sword fatigue. Is this unit really good? Yes. For Byleth fans, fantastic. Go get this unit. I would like something a little more original. I love that. Oh, seeing Sothis pop up like that is just amazing. Here's the unit though. This is it. Oh my gosh, Summoners. I cannot. The art's amazing. I love seeing Maria on here. Miracle. Drive Miracle. What do you even say to that? Okay, wait. Sorry, I didn't want you to scroll just yet. Sacrifice Staff. Foe cannot counterattack. So we've got Dazzling. We've got Slaying. We've got if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Omni +5 to unit, and you've got like an offensive tempo there. Fantastic. Grants Omni +4 during combat, and I'm going to just skip through all of that. All of that is, and Miracle to allies within 2 spaces of unit. Effect only triggers for player's team once per map and does not stack with non-special effects that allow units to survive with 1 HP if foe's attack would reduce unit's HP to 0. When any other such effect triggers on an ally granted this effect will trigger too. Remember when everyone freaked out about Ymir? This is the thing we thought we were getting. Only we're actually getting it now. Summoners, this is phenomenal. I cannot. In what mode do you want to use this in? You want to use it on defense? This is going to help your saviors, and there are a lot of saviors that are. You can make an offensive savior now. Like, you don't have to just double down on all this defense to make sure you survive. You've got this unit there that can make sure this unit survives and have that unit attack back. Like, this is just phenomenal. Summoner duels, I want to use this unit there. If you want to use, this is like an Omni Tank's best friend. I wish this was 3 spaces instead of 2 for Omni Tank wise. But I mean, still, this is like Byla's best friend right here. So Nudge Plus it's not great. I'll be completely honest with you. It's not my favorite of these, but you know what? I'll take it. It's special. Holy Panic. Holy Panic. If an assist is used, unit special cooldown count does not go down. When special triggers, boost damage by 25% of foes res. Yes, that's really good, summoners. So, a little bit now, this boost damage and not true damage. Make sure we get that straight. But if special is triggered during combat, inflicts attack speed -6 and panic on target and foes within 2 spaces of target. So keep in mind, those are 2 different things that are going on. So you get the attack speed -6 and the panic stacks. Also remember that Unity skills are very popular right now, and Legendary Robin exists. So this isn't as amazing as it looks, but it's still really good. Yeah, attack speed Unity is a fantastic skill, period. Poetic Justice is amazing. Inflicts speed -4 on foe during combat. Unit deals damage equals 15% of foe's attack. So you're getting damage based on foe's res and foe's attack with this weapon. And then even Recovery 3, which is useful in Seer's Snare coming up, and not much else. So, what do we do? Summoners, this is the unit of this map. Like, this is the unique unit. I absolutely love this. I think this unit is amazing. We'll have to look at some interactions later, but I'm very, very high on Maria. That art, though. Look at that. Oh, that's so phenomenal. All right, we've got Silent Breath here. So, accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1 if foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than 75% to start combat. Grants Omni +5 to unit. Inflicts Omni -X on foe, where X equals current bonus on each of foe's stat ×2. So, example, if foe has +7 speed, inflicts -14 for a net penalty of -7. We've seen this before. This is really good. Deals damage equals 20% of unit speed. So this is going to be a speedy dragon. Far Savior. Ignore Near Savior. You're not going to use him there. So, and reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7 during combat for standard weapons. First attack means, first attack means brave. Otherwise, it's second attack. If foe's range equals 2, calculates damage equals lower of foe's. So that's the adaptive damage. Fantastic. Noontime, you want Armored Beacon. Armored Beacon on this. Kestrel Stance, you want Scowl. The interaction, particularly with Scowl and Armored Beacon on fast armors, is phenomenal. And you would like to have some sort of speed variant of Scowl here, but you will take attack res and love it. Like that is just fine. But the combination there is going to really, it's going to help solve the lethality problems of the world. It's going to help solve a lot of stuff. Like it's a fantastic set right there. If you do that, you're going to have to switch out for some kind of special acceleration, but it's going to be worth it. Trust me. So, Savvy Fighter 4, if foe initiates combat, inflicts attack speed -4 on foe and neutralizes effects that guaranteed foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat. And also, if unit speed is greater than foe speed -10, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40% during combat. This is good. This is... You like to see this. Like, this is not a bad thing. But I don't know that this is going to be a skill you want to use on this unit. I think most likely you're going to be going Hardy Fighter, or for the Armored Beacon build, you're going to go Special Fighter. I think those are better skills than Savvy Fighter 4. Savvy Fighter 4 probably has some kind of use I'm sure. I mean, no, it does. I mean, definitely. But for most of the things you're going to be using saviors for, like, you're gonna gut this unit. Like that's the thing. You're completely redoing this unit's kit, and that's okay. I think this unit is going to reward it. Like I like a lot of this stuff is doing. I think attack speed. I think far saviors that are speedy have a special place in the meta, especially with Scowl and Armored Beacon. That's all there is to it. I'm a huge fan. This is fantastic. Moving on. We look at the art. I love the chibi. This is fantastic. The growly voice with the exploding water. This is really neat. Now, rearmed hero. You know him, you love him. Are we going to get a tome? Of course not. We're gonna get a sword. Why? I appreciate the sword. I really do. That's nice, but give me some variety. But you notice Fate unchanged. That's already fantastic, and just that gives this unit value. Let's go over Arcane Devourer. You get Slaying at start of combat if unit's HP is greater than 25%. Grants Omni +5 to unit. You get Special Acceleration per 2 unit per attack. That's awesome. And reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40% during combat. And also, if unit speed is greater than foe speed, neutralizes effect that guaranteed foe's follow-up and effects that prevents units follow-up during combat. That's fantastic, summoners. This is your better Gale Force sword. Arcane Eleuthir was more of an enemy phase sword, and this is more of a player phase. We talked about on that one how speed was important. Speed is the thing for this unit, period. You want speed on this unit. You want it badly. That's all I can say. On this unit, on any inheritor of Arcane Devourer. It limits a lot of what you can do. You think that list is bigger than it is, and it is actually quite small on the number of units that can use this effectively. So keep that in mind. Fate unchanged. Moves target ally to opposite side of unit, grants another action to unit, inflicts isolation on unit, we know that part, inflicts exposure on nearest foes within 4 spaces of unit and target ally after movement through their next action, and on foes within 2 spaces of those foes, equipped with the skill that can trigger the savior effect through their next action. That's so weird. Okay, so exposure on nearest foes within 4 spaces of unit and target ally after movement through the next action. This is a lot of units that's going on, so just keep that in mind. That's at least 2 right there. And on foes within 2 spaces of those foes, equipped with a skill that can trigger the savior effect. This is a specific screw you to saviors. That's hilarious. So this is really good as a secondary initiator. This unit is absolutely fantastic at it. I don't think this unit puts out enough damage to be a primary initiator, but if you've seen how Gale Force works, I mean, one of the things you can do, and you can see in the Gale Force video that we did a while back, that is fantastic to come in and shift a unit and then be able to take another action. So it gets everyone closer, lets your primary initiator go in, probably get Wings of Mercy, like if you're doing it right, and then this unit can then make another attack on somebody else. You're also giving exposure. This is fantastic. This is a really good kit. Do we have to scroll or is that it? Attack speed clash is fantastic. Speed defense snag 4. Wow, I missed that on my first look on this. Okay, there's a tier 4 snag skill that I didn't see. Okay, inflict speed defense -4 on foe during combat. If movement assist skill, like Unchanged Fate, is used by a unit or target's unit, inflicts speed defense -7 and sabotage on nearest foes within 4 spaces of unit and target ally after movement, and on foes within 2 spaces of those foes, Equipped with a skill that can trigger the savior effect through their next action. Sabotage. Inflicts penalty on units. Attack speed, defense res. During combat equals highest penalty on each stat between unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit through its next action. Summoners. Sabotage is underrated. So, like sabotage. Not the old school. This kind of sabotage. I have been using it on Mark. It is phenomenal. The debuffing with units around you is specifically good against Catria balls, which is specifically weak to Gale Force. So understand, like, I guess they're trying to balance this whole. So you get sabotage and exposure, and on the other end you have Maria to save you. I don't know. We'll see. Infantry speed tactic is good. Depending on your units, you'll be trading that out or not. This is a good unit though. I like this unit a lot. Let's just jump right into the analysis. All right, we have. I'm not going to go over this very long. This is going to be put out later, and you can really dig into it there or not. Understand that whenever we have a shared color, your rates go down. Like it's not good. You want a high rate of pull, and it gets less. It's not much, but it is there. It shows up particularly if you're going for a +0, you most of the time don't care. If you're going for a +10, you care a lot. Like it is in like the 100 orb range, which is, I mean, that's significant. You don't want to spend an extra 100 orbs. That being said, this is a really good share. So if you're after that, if you're after Byleth and Crom, you're doing great. Blue and colorless, especially at these rates, are about the same. So if you're free pulling though, free pull on red because 5.2% because of color share. Definitely free pull. If that's all you're doing, red. All right, let's just jump right into the tier list though. Omni tanks. I still have this unit under Brave Dimitri because Brave Dimitri is the best. There are too many things going for that unit. That doesn't mean this unit is not good. I love this unit. This unit is fantastic. I love Omni tanks. I have her in the same place that I ranked Felix. And understand, until I really get in there, Felix eventually got bumped to top of tier 1, very top. But just understand that there's a possibility that we get a shift there. I think this unit has like one extra thing. So this unit has a couple extra things. I think this unit stays in that tier, and I don't think she surpasses Lucia or Dimitri. Very good unit though. Love it. Let's move on to supports. This unit has the potential to climb. You aren't beating out Bridal Catria because it's Bridal Catria. Bridal Catria is the great equalizer and will be for quite some time. You'll notice I've bumped Legendary Robin because I just keep finding uses for him. Okay, this is that range. If you're talking about New Year's Asker versus Maria, what it really depends on is what you're looking for and what mode and what type of play style you use. If you are a special spammer or a Gale Forcer, Asker is obviously going to be better. If you're more of an enemy phaser, Maria is going to be better. But Maria is a unit you should have in your barracks if you can help it, because this unit is going to be usable in a lot of different modes for a lot of different things. This unit is unique, and unique gets power crept much slower than anything else does. I'm a huge fan. Okay, Far Saviors. Wow. I may be too high on this unit, and the question is, what's the speed? And if the speed isn't great, then we may have to shift the unit. But I really believe that the attack speed cowl, special fighter, and armored beacon build is just made for this unit. I don't think this unit is better than Femortis because, again, Femortis is unique. Unique units are ranked higher because there are things that only that unit can do. I don't think we're in that range with Anankos, but he's very good. I'm a huge fan. You guys know I'm an addict when it comes to Far Saviors, and I'm holding myself back. Maria, not Anongos. So, all right, and last but not least, we have Gale Force Initiators. Now, this doesn't tell the whole story. Like, I've got this unit very bottom of tier 1, and that's because this unit isn't a primary initiator. But if we were to look at just secondary initiators, this unit would be way high. I think this unit offers a ton of support. I think this unit is very good, and I think Crom fans are going to be happy with this. Plus, you'll be able to give the fodder to everyone. So, I mean, rearmed units are just a lot of fun summoners. What can I say? So, what do we got here? We've got an amazing banner, summoners. Good luck with your summons. Let me know in the comments, who are you summoning for? Who's your favorite? Take care and schedule an appointment with your FEHologist real soon.